Hello and welcome to Juice and Java, Syracuse University's only morning talk show. I'm Caroline Strange.
I'm Monique Luster.
And I'm Jamie Weiss. And Thanksgiving break is right around the corner. I know Monique and I are very excited to finally head home and escape what would be cold weather.
I'm usually so much more excited to go home and escape the cold, but this year it's so warm. And a good time here.
It's going to be warmer. Maybe we'll see some snow over Thanksgiving break because that's usually what happens. I know this is going to be my third year staying for it. So usually we get some snow. I know I've been sledding on Krause Hill, but I don't know if that's going to happen this year.
Maybe we'll come back to some snow.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, when we're gone on Thanksgiving break, hopefully we'll get to enjoy warm weather while it gets snowy here. But Thanksgiving, so I know before I leave, I'm going to have a Friendsgiving. All of my friends and I are going to bring each other food, bring each other juice and stuff, just so we can get in the Thanksgiving theme before Thanksgiving.
I know Jordan and Lauren are going to teach us how to maybe make some food in the microwave to bring to our Friendsgiving and this show. Yeah.
And I will hopefully get some Thanksgiving food homemade at a friend's house because while I do have an oven on my floor, I don't usually use it.
Well, that's the best type of Friendsgiving, actually spending Thanksgiving with your friends.
Yes.
Well, once we've had our turkey day, we've got to work off that big meal, so I know I'm really excited. We're learning how to Zumba today.
We are, yes.
Thankfully, I won't be in there. I'm so uncoordinated, it's not even funny. I was like, oh, thank goodness, I won't be in there because I would just look ridiculous.
I love Zumba classes. Zumba classes, kickboxing, I think they're so fun.
Well, it's fun because you're supposed to look dumb. There's no way to look good while shaking your hips. You're supposed to look silly.
That is true.
I don't know, Shakira pulls it off pretty well.
I like to channel my inner Shakira.
We can't all hope to look like Shakira, though.
And then after we come back from break, we're going to have OttoTHON to look forward to. They moved it, so it's not going to be overnight anymore. It's going to be from noon to midnight.
Really? I did it last year. I didn't stay all night, but I know people were really tired by the morning, so I think this will be a lot better.
Hopefully, I know a couple of people collapsed, actually, because it was so hot in the building, and it's going to be in Goldstein instead. So I'm excited to talk to Jillian Lynch and hear a little bit more about the changes they're making.
I'm excited because Monique and I are both going abroad, so I'll actually get to participate in OttoTHON before leaving.
Yes.
So.
Definitely.
Very excited. And you went apple picking.
Yes, I went to the #1 place to go apple picking as voted by USA Today, and we're going to take a look at what Beacon Skiff has to offer there. For 104 years, Beacon Skiff Apple Farms has grown to become one of the largest apple providers in New York State, so much so that it was voted #1 in America in an online poll by USA Today 10 Best.
Basically, it's brought a lot of people into our establishment. Some people didn't know how much we've grown up here for a family destination.
Nestled in the hills off of Route 20, Beacon Skiff started out when an onion farmer and a dairy farmer joined forces.
So people don't have to go that far to enjoy a little piece of the country here at Beacon Skiff.
It's not just the apples bringing in the crowds. The family-owned business has expanded to make hard ciders, wines, and even vodka and gin.
It's something we do as a family, and now that they included alcohol and we're all older, we don't take pony rides anymore and just eat hot dogs. We're looking forward to doing the tasting.
Until the end of November, you can stop by the apple farm and grab some apples from the crisper or pop into the general store for homemade sauces, baked goods, and knickknacks. If you don't want to just walk in and grab a bag, you can pick an apple off of one of their 15,000 trees and enjoy it right in the field. The tractors have stopped for now, but during the prime of apple picking season, you can ride out away from the main campus and collect apples from the tree while avoiding the ones on the ground.
I think it has a little bit of everything for everyone, for kids and adults, and so it's really a fun family place.
It's the only one that's really the go-to because you know that when you come here, you're going to have a great experience.
Caroline Strange, CitrusTV News.
And coming up after the break, we're going to talk to Jillian Lynch about OttoTHON. Stay with us.
Psst, they're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Maybe he's really focused.
Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. I'm joined now by Executive Director and founder of OttoTHON, Jillian Lynch. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And so some big changes coming this year to OttoTHON. Can you talk a little bit about why you moved semesters and moved times?
Absolutely. So semester change happened because Relay for Life takes place in the spring, and we really want to have like one big philanthropy each semester to kind of space out, you know, asking family and friends for money and donations and just having 2 fun events at different times of the year. So we just moved to fall, which was a quick turnaround, but we're excited. And time-wise, last year was 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., and this year we're doing it from noon to midnight. So the main reason for that is families and kids from the hospital can stay, you know, mostly the whole time, whereas before they had to leave and go to bed. So that, and then dancer retention as well. Hopefully, you know, students will want to stay the full time. So.
And I know I went last year. It was really hard to stay up the whole night. How do you think what kind of things are you gonna do to make sure that people are energized the entire time?
Yeah, exactly. So this time it'll be a little different, obviously. But we have DJs, live entertainment. We have like a Zumba instructor coming and teaching us to dance and things like that. Lots of activities, you know, breaking it up. So food, Red Bull, yeah.
Healthy energy drinks, hopefully, trying to make sure everybody's hydrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know you changed venues as well. Can you talk a little bit about why you went from the women's building over to Goldstein?
Yeah, so last year we were in the women's building, which was great, but we just wanted a different kind of vibe. I feel like Shine is really center on campus, and they have the whole stage for the DJs, and they just have a different kind of atmosphere, so we're trying it there this year.
And how many people are going to be able to be in Goldstein during that time?
I think it holds up to 600 to 800 people.
Okay, and you tried to break the record last year for the most money raised for a first year. What are some of the goals you have for this year?
So last year we raised $84,000, which was a record for a Northeast Dance Marathon, third highest in the nation for a first year. So we just want to stay on that track. So we hope to raise $100,000 this year, which would be a 20% growth, and that would just kind of keep us on track for being a high fundraiser.
And the turnaround was really quick, like you mentioned. Last year it was in February, and this year it's right coming up in December. Can you talk a little bit about who you've worked with to try to make sure this stays on campus?
Yeah, so we really are just doing a quick turnaround, talking to the same organizations that kind of helped us before, but reaching out to different Greek organizations that weren't as strong last year. We have tons of advisors and faculty on campus who's helping us with the quick turnaround. Hopefully this year, since it is in December, people can kind of go home over Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving break and ask for donations from family and friends. So.
And you were a really big part of bringing this to campus. What made you get so involved?
Well, I was really involved in Dance Marathon when I was in high school. So I was in charge of the one for 2 years in high school, and it was really fun. And I'm from the Midwest, and in the Midwest, Dance Marathon culture is just huge. So like all the big schools like Northwestern, which is right by me, Iowa, Indiana, Purdue, like they just have $1 million programs. And I was super excited to do it. in college. And then when I got to Syracuse and I was like looking at clubs I wanted to join, I noticed we didn't have one. And so I was confused because we have Upstate right there, Children's Miracle Network Hospital. So I just reached out and I asked if there was a reason we didn't have one. And they were like, no, we want one. Would you like to do that? So.
And if people want to donate, where can they go for that?
OttoTHON.org.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank
Jillian.
you.
Coming up next, we're going to take a ride along with Remy to see more about Syracuse University ambulance services.
It's EMS week in Syracuse, and I stepped in an ambulance with SUA member Amelia Navarrete to learn what this week is all about.
EMS week is definitely a way to reach out to the community, and it's part of a bigger thing. We're not the only school doing this. It's part of the National Collegiate Emergency Medical Services Foundation EMS week, and there's collegiate EMS at many other schools, and they're also partaking in this. And so it's from November 9th to 15th, and it's all over the country. So it's really cool to reach out to communities because not many colleges know that collegiate EMS is a thing, but that their school has a great collegiate EMS and that it's going on and that we're doing this.
With all the hard work and frequent calls, what can an SUA member expect on a regular day?
Come in, we do have a quarters, it's a chill space, we all hang out, we're in our uniforms and we're ready. We definitely eat and have fun and talk, but as soon as the call bell goes off, which is something that the dispatcher does, we know it's like time to go. At that point, we go to the ambulance and we wait for the dispatcher to tell us what the call is. So whether it's priority 1, 2, or 3, which dictates if we're going lights and sirens, or a priority 3 where we're not going lights and sirens. And that's the kind of thing that and then it happens over and over again. And that you go to the call, you do patient care, we always take them, to the hospital, or they can refuse care if deemed that they are fine to refuse care, obviously. And then back from the hospital, back to quarters, and then all over again.
For Navarrete, it's all about the thrill of the job.
I'm doing this because I think it's really fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's like crazy. It's hectic. It gets serious. But I have a lot of fun doing it. I have a lot of fun with the people I've met, and some of my best friends are in the organization. But learning this stuff, where else would I do this? It's really rewarding to come to a university that has a collegiate EMS, but also takes pride in its collegiate EMS. And Syracuse University definitely does. They help with funding, and they say go SUA. They're really behind us. So for me, it's exciting. It's interesting, and I think it's like that for a lot of members. And people always say, oh my God, how could you deal with this or that? Oh my God, that's crazy. But like I said, we are here as a resource because we like doing this. We are a special group of people, and we tell that to people who apply. We are a special group of people who like this nitty-gritty, who have fun doing this, whether we're pre-med or not.
Anybody who wants to actually be a part, you definitely recommend them coming to this.
Yes, coming to any of our events, and definitely our open house. And if you want more information, you can go to sua.syr.edu.
For Juice and Java, I'm Remington Bennett, and this is Roaming Around with Remy.
But you won't have to wait until OttoTHON for a quick Zumba routine, because right after the break, Jamie and Monique are going to have one just for you.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. Since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. We're joined here by Christina Surek, who's going to teach us how to burn off all of those holiday calories with a little bit of Zumba. Welcome to the show, Christina.
Thank you very much.
So what are we going to learn today?
I'd love to show you some of the basic moves that we do in our Zumba classes.
Perfect. All right.
Okay. The first one is salsa, okay?
Okay.
And your arms are going to go like this, and your feet are going to move at the same time. Right, left. Very good, right?
Okay, not too hard.
Oh,
this is like dancey.
Yes,
I like it.
This is an easy one. Now, the next one we can do is called a mambo cha-cha-cha.
Okay.
Step front, back, cha-cha-cha. Now left, back, cha-cha-cha. Right. There you go. You guys pick up quickly.
All right. So I'd be good in a Zumba class.
You would. Let's do one more.
Both dancers in a past life.
Yeah.
One more. There we go. Then the next move is what we call cumbia. Okay. This one's a little bit more jumpy. And you usually do it facing either side. So you would go, when we go to the right, back, right, back, right, back, and then we would clap and switch. Left, back. There you go. Very nice. And very good.
Okay.
And then one more I can show you is what we call reggaeton.
Okay.
And basically it's single, single, double. Single, single, double.
This
And
is a little
I feel like a backup dancer right
It is a
now.
little bit. This is what we call reggaeton. And usually we incorporate, there's many other moves too that get a little bit more advanced as you move through the classes, but we use all of those movements, you know, and incorporate it with other regular aerobics moves too. I know you were warming up with some jumping jacks.
Yes.
I do jumping jacks in some of my routines, but we won't have to do that today.
So what should someone do to warm up for a Zumba class?
Well, typically the first routine that you do is a warm-up anyway, so that'll get things moving. Usually it's a little bit of stretching, a little bit of some of the more basic movements, a little bit of salsa, you know, moving the arms around a little bit. That'll warm you up, and then you start moving you know, through the routines. You get more and more intense, get up to that high point, and then you'll start coming down again, you know, till the cool down.
So what muscles exactly does Zumba work? Everything?
The great thing about Zumba is it works everything. That's the whole
Perfect.
idea. It's a total body workout. So there's abs involved, legs, arms, just everything. Cardio, the whole, you're working the whole body. Plus, you're working your mind because you have to know what move is coming next. So it's a great workout.
Awesome. All right. Should we practice again? Should we do some more?
We do a little routine, a short little time.
Sure. Why don't we put all those moves together?
Okay.
We'll start at the top. Ready? And salsa. 1 and 2 and 3 and mambo and mambo.
Oh, already messed up.
Oh, I know. It's hard without music.
It is hard without music. Cumbia. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 4, 5 and 6. Reggaeton. 1, 2, double. Single, single, double.
Okay, well, thank you so
You're
much. This
welcome.
has been such a great time. Now that we've worked out all of these calories, let's hear how you can make some Thanksgiving dinners using the microwave.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. We've had such a fun show today. We learned how to cook in the microwave, and now we're going to learn how to make some desserts.
I'm excited. I know, Jamie, you said you love chocolate.
I'm such a chocoholic. I'm so excited just to be around Oreos, around chocolate frosting. I'm very excited for this.
Yes, definitely.
So are you going to attempt the pretzel one? Because I think I'm going to play it safe.
So basically what we're doing is you can see these beautiful turkeys in front of us. We're making chocolate turkeys using pretzels, candy corn, peanut butter cups, wafers, what else is there?
Some malted
sandwich
milk
cookies,
balls.
malted milk balls.
Yes.
So I'm excited. All right.
Yes. So first you take one of your little chocolate sandwich cookies, put some frosting on it.
Which way?
I'm putting mine back here so that I can get this piece on back here.
Okay,
like this.
smart.
Get the little back of the turkey. Now I think I'm going to make one with pretzels. What about you guys?
I don't know.
Going candy corn.
Maybe I'll do both. Change it up.
Ooh, excited to see how that turns out.
Me too.
Ugh, it's hard with the frosting. You have to put a lot on to get it to stick.
I was going to say, my cookie is falling off the front
Me
of
too.
it.
Just put a lot of frosting on. Seems like it's working.
And then for the pretzels, you can, on the ones up front, the very sides are broken in half, and the top two are just stuck in there. And with the candy corn, you just kind of stick them in the cookie, and then with the frosting already inside your sandwich cookie, it stays pretty well.
Yeah, just be careful. They break, the pretzels break so easily. Okay, I think I'm just going to do it like that with 3. Okay.
This is already way messier than I expected it to be.
I know. Ugh, I need so much more frosting than I expected. Okay.
And then you can take your peanut butter cup and stick it on the front of your sandwich cookie and use a malted milk ball for the head of it.
There we go. Which way does this go? Goes like this?
I had a look.
And then if you want to make a beak for it, you just take your candy corn and break off the little white part, and you can stick it right on the front.
That's way easier than I thought it would be. Okay, cool. That was really easy. Was not expecting that.
And then if you're not into pumpkin spice as much anymore, a little closer to Thanksgiving, these are the perfect treat to bring to your next Friendsgiving.
Oh, you guys are done. You guys work fast.
Okay, now to do the wings. I don't know. Should I do candy corn? Should I do pretzels? Do I eat a pretzel?
I did the pretzel
I'll probably
ones.
eat it.
Okay, I think I'm done, but I'm afraid to move it.
Ooh, it looks so good.
Oh, wow. I can't decide what I want to do.
There we go. The perfect little turkey.
There we go.
Oh, you guys are so ahead of me.
We gotta help Jamie out.
I can't decide what to do. Do I like change it up? Do I do one of each?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll change it up. It looks weird, but it's fine. All right, well, I give up. I'm going back to pretzels. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It looks good still.
I think, am I done? What do you think? Do you approve?
I definitely approve. I like it.
Yay. Wait. I like it.
He's got a little bit of a smaller, whatever this part of the turkey is called. The
feathers.
The wings, the feathers.
Oh, I like it. I'm glad we all made different ones, because even though we both did pretzels, they both look different.
Turn out very different. Different breeds of turkey.
Speaking of turkey, what do you usually have for your Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, we usually have the basics, turkey and stuff. I'm usually in charge of the rolls. I'm not a very good cook, so that's about basically all I can make. When I was little, I would shape it into little fun shapes. I would make like turkey rolls. So that was really fun, but I don't know. I've gotten older, gotten more mature with my roll making.
So this is perfect. You already knew how to make the turkey. I'm usually in charge of desserts, although for Thanksgiving we mix it up. We don't always do pumpkin pie, because a lot of my siblings like it, but I actually don't like pumpkin pie.
I don't like pumpkin pie either. No one in my family does.
I love pecan pie. That's my favorite.
We do apple pie. Apple and cinnamon, although my family is recently gluten-free, so last year was kind of our first trial run Thanksgiving. Without all the gluten, I have to say gluten-free apple pie is not as good as the real thing. So
I'm sure
that's why I'm enjoying the gluten while I still can, while I can have it here.
Before you know.
Well, and then do you still, could you have something even if your family isn't, or can you just not have it at all?
We'll see. We'll see how Thanksgiving goes this year.
Jamie's
Last year was a
pie.
trial run. It'll be my personal pile of rolls, my personal pie. We'll see. I don't know. I love Thanksgiving. I love the food. That's why it's one of my favorite holidays. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Cranberries.
Yep.
Cranberries. Oh, that's the other thing I always make.
Well, let us know your favorite food on all of our social media. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us on Pinterest, like us on all of our social media, including our YouTube channel. And we're really excited you guys are here to join us today to watch us learn how to make our own Friendsgiving turkeys, watch us learn how to Zumba, learn about OttoTHON. So thank you guys for tuning in. I've been Jamie Weiss.
I'm Monique Luster.
And I'm Caroline Strange. If you have a Friendsgiving recipe, share it with us on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks so much for joining us.